It's Meltdown Tuesday, and it's time to go after the Jets. The New York Jets have not won a Super Bowl since 1968, and 2016 isn't going to break that streak anytime soon. And why? Because the front office doesn't understand what football is. Mike Maccagnan went out, spent a ton of money last year because his predecessor left him a whole lot of cap space. And it's easy to get better quick when you're going from Geno Smith and a ton of space to what you have now, which somehow is now Geno Smith and no cap space. So really not making that much of a jump there with Maccagnan and Gotham. The Jets need to do better than this. 10-6 last year, could have made the playoffs, but faltered at Buffalo in Week 17. And since then, everything's been a disaster. Muhammad Wilkerson broke his leg in that game. He's now healthy, but the front office doesn't want to give him a long-term deal. They tagged him. He's not going to play on it. At best, if you're a Jets fan, barring a miracle before July 15th, he will be around Week 11 or so. That's a big-time problem. Then you have the quarterback situation. Right now it's Geno Smith, Bryce Petty, and Christian Hackenberg. If that doesn't make you turn off the TV and dive headfirst into the Hudson River with a cinder block tied around your neck, I don't know what will. That is brutal. You could talk about Ryan Fitzpatrick and a bad game you had in Buffalo. And you could say that last year was a career year for a journeyman, and he's never going to be better than that. Even if he's half as good as that, he's still twice as good as Geno Smith. Have you seen Geno Smith? Have you seen Christian Hackenberg in college? He is atrocious. How he was a second-round pick is beyond me, and it always will be. Bryce Petty, he might be the best of the bunch, but still, you go out and you get Fitzpatrick. This is not a young team. Eric Decker and Brandon Marshall are not young guys. Matt Forte, not a young guy. Darrelle Revis, certainly not a young guy. This team is a team that's built to win now. The shame of it is, not going to win now regardless, but at least with Fitzpatrick, it could be a playoff team, should be a playoff team. With Geno Smith, you're 6-10, you're 7-9 at absolute best, and you're just getting a year older and wasting time. The Jets don't know what they're doing, and they make mistakes like this all the time. This is a ridiculous way to manage a football team. You sign Wilkerson to a long-term deal because he deserves a long-term deal. Forget all this talk about, well, they could replace him. They've got Leonard Williams. I don't care about Leonard Williams. That's all fine and good. You need more than 2 defensive linemen anyway. Sheldon Richardson suspended Week 1. New York has all kinds of issues going into the season. And by the way, good luck with your schedule early on. Has anybody seen that schedule? The Chiefs at Arrowhead, the Pats, Seattle. Good luck. The Jets are lucky to be 2-4 after the first 6 games of the year, and that's with Fitzpatrick. With Geno, 1-5, 0-6, a real possibility. Not here to hate on Gang Green, a good fan base and a good franchise for a long time despite not winning a championship. But what in the heck is going on right now? The Jets need to get Wilkerson in-house with a long-term deal. They got to get Fitzpatrick in there, figure it out, make the money work. Because right now, you're staring at third place at best in the AFC East. And for a little bonus Meltdown Tuesday, we veer off the sports world for a minute. What the hell is Pokemon Go? I will never in a million years understand why grown men and women are running around after things that don't exist. They were cool when I was 10. I am now 27. Stop it. If anybody comes to my apartment, they're going to get a Frank Thomas baseball bat. That's got more hit power than any other Pokemon, I promise you. That is absurd. It is fake. It is some weird looking animation. If anybody throws a Pokeball at me, I'm going to jail.